My name is Celine from Case Mobile Notary, and I wanted to try something a little different. So hopefully this works out. So you know me, I like to just jump right in. So today what we're going to talk about is why small business owners need a mobile notary. Why it's a game changer for you to have one, know one, build a relationship with one. So that's kind of what we're going to talk about today. So, from contracts to compliance, we're going to explore how mobile notaries can save you time, simplify your process, and help your business thrive. So, that's what we're talking about today. So, let's just jump right in. Why small businesses need mobile notaries? One, contracts and agreements. These need to be signed all the time, and you need someone to be there to authenticate your signature in these type of contracts. So convenience and flexibility. We drive to you, so again, we can come to your office. If you're doing a deal on the golf course, we can come there. Wherever you need us to be, we'll be there for you. And legal protection. So, notarized documents can help protect your business in legal disputes by ensuring signatures are authentic and documents are executed properly. So, just, if you had to approve that you actually signed it or you were there or something like that, having it notarized where uh, a different witness is there to see that you did actually indeed sign that particular document is a lot helpful than you just taking a signature or signed document somewhere and saying, yeah, I signed it. But okay, who saw you signed it? When did you sign it? So it just helps. Um, real some other areas too where you need notarized documents for your small businesses. So like business loans or financing. So if you're doing like a line of credit or something like that, a lot of times those documents need notarizing. Leases and property agreements. A lot of times if you're leasing out a property or something like that, um, sometimes you might want to get those notarized just so if you ever had to go to court, um, the tenant actually did sign that document. It's a binding lease agreement, and they do need to pay. So some people in some states get lease agreements notarized. In Michigan, that's not something that you necessarily have to do. I mean, it might be a good practice, but I've never had my lease agreement notarized. I don't know anyone else that really has, so I don't know if that's a thing here. It might be eventually, maybe later, so we'll see. And then employee onboarding also, so like doing I-9s and things like that if you have a small business. A lot of times you use notaries to go ahead and onboard them to the process. So we do I-9s quite a bit. So that's another reason why you would need a notary to make sure that you have someone on staff, especially if you don't have like a HR department or something like that, because you're a small business. So most of the time you probably don't have an HR department and you're doing either everything yourself or you want to outsource something like that for someone else to go ahead and onboard your employee and get them all set up and verify and do the I-9 process. So I'm just going to give a few tips for small business owners. You want to choose an experienced mobile notary, someone that's experienced in business documents. Schedule ahead when possible. A lot of times, we do get busy at some points. A lot of times, your business documents have deadlines that need to be met. So the sooner you can schedule, the easier it probably will be. Case Mobile Notary, though, however, um, we do last minute appointments. We'll do appointments where you might can call us in an hour or so, depending on what your need is. Of course, that's going to be expedited service at that point, but um, try to do it as early as possible. Um, build relationships with a trusted mobile notary. Having a go-to mobile notary makes everything a little bit faster, and it's going to give you a peace of mind knowing that anything that comes up for your business, you're able to take care of it right away. Anything that last minute comes up for your business, if you have that go-to notary, trusted notary, you can call them, and I'm right there. As a matter of fact, I do a lot of notarizations for a guy that owns a auto dealership. And so a lot of time he needs those power of attorney documents notarized, so that way his office can get the tags, transfer insurance, not necessarily transfer insurance, but the tags, anything that you need to do for the DMV. And so he loves our relationship, which I do too. And he said, "Yeah, I was telling, some of my friends that I have this awesome notary." He was like, "I could text her in an hour ahead of time and say, 'Hey, I need you to meet me at the Starbucks.' And she's right there all the time." He said, "I have my friend like, 'Okay, watch this. I'm about to text her.'" And text me, and I was like, "Okay, yes." And he was like, I was like, "See?" So that's funny. But yeah, you want to have that type of relationship with the notary, so that way anything that comes up, you can get it taken care of immediately, and that's what you're looking for. Um, so basically, to recap on this, I like to make my videos short and sweet for you. A mobile notary isn't just about convenience. It's actually a smart move, or a smart business move for you if you are a small business owner. So you want to make sure you have a mobile notary that you can call. Um, so, small business owners, what's the most common document you've needed notarized? Can you let me know that in the comments? And my fellow notaries, to you, um, do you agree that having a mobile notary for small businesses is something that they should have? Someone that they can count on, someone to make sure they get things done when they need to. Um, Put that in the comments for me as well. And if you have any other ideas of thinking of something else that I didn't think of, let me know in the comments as well. So I want to thank you for joining me today.